Hello, this is Belvin Baldwin with Showtime Travel, where we design luxury vacations to help busy professionals celebrate a life event. And we're here with Jen, Director of Sales at Globus, and we're just going to we're a great partner with Globus. So, Jen, could you kind of tell me, kind of help my clientele, the busy professionals, tell us a little bit about Globus?
Oh, yes, definitely. You know, we have 4 different brands. We have 2 traditional escorted brands, Globus and Cosmos. Now, Globus is going to be more your first class escorted. Cosmos can be more your value budget. Sometimes a great choice when you're traveling with your family. So some of your busy professionals might want to take, say, a high school student, and they just don't want to spend as much. They don't want as much included, so they might do a Cosmos. Globus is going to be first class hotels, centrally located, right in the heart of the city. I mean, when you stay with Globus, you're going to be within a 15-minute walk of the city center, which is great because even though an escorted tour includes a lot, you still have free time. You want to do things on your own.
Right.
So when you're in Rome, you want to go and get some gelato, right? So, so then we also have monograms. So for some people who don't want to do the traditional coach tour, which is with the tour director and you're traveling with 40 of your new closest friends, but you still want some hand-holding and you still want some sightseeing, you still want some support, monograms is an ideal choice. And again, also great for families because you get your hotel, your sightseeing, your transfers, and then access to what we call the local hosts. The local host is an employee of monograms, and they're there to make sure that your trip goes amazing. Okay? So then if anything goes wrong on trip, they're not calling you, they're calling the local host. The local host has hours in the hotel every day, but also gives the clients their phone number. So if they're like out and about and something happens and they need some help, it is so much peace of mind for travelers and for yourself. And then finally, we offer river cruises as well. We operate a fleet of 16 river cruises in Europe with Avalon Waterways.
Okay, well that's great. Now that's great. Now, and the great thing about it is when you take one of these escorted tours, you want a unique experience, something that you could go home and tell your friends and family about. Do you have any of those experiences?
Oh my gosh, we do. We call them local favorites on Globus. They're totally braggable. So you could stay in a French chateau in France for 2 nights. You could make your own perfume. You could bake fresh scones in Britain. Yum, right? You could go. You go to a Sicilian farmhouse and learn how to make risotto and have a dinner there at the farmhouse with the family. I mean, we bake in anywhere between 2 and 5 local favorites to every tour with Globus.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And you know, a lot of people, they're celebrating a life event and they're very excited, but they want to be exclusive. Okay, what are some of the popular destinations and what are some of the destinations that are up and coming?
Okay, great. Our number 1, hands down, every year is Italy. So we send more people to Italy than anywhere else in the world. Britain and Ireland is a close second. Selling really well this year is Ireland. Ireland is selling just like gangbusters. It's just perceived as a very safe destination. It's a great value. Round trip air into Dublin is going to be a little more economical if you need that. And then in terms of some of the up and coming destinations, Scandinavia, Northern Europe is selling extremely well. And so, people just wanting to go, because, they want to see the Northern Lights. They just want to see really unique, topography. And they've got that. Then outside of Europe, we're seeing things like Vietnam and Cambodia really spike. Peru is always a great seller in South America, but we have a trip, Monograms has a trip that goes down to Patagonia and, to the end of the world. So, if you want to do something really unique that you can come back and your friends haven't done, you can brag on, I would go to Patagonia.
Okay. Well, thanks, Jen. I tell you, this is great. And, working with Showtime Travel, we understand busy professionals. We even have, if you visit bit.ly/Showtime Travel, we're going to give you 5 free tips to help busy professionals save majorly on luxury vacations. Once again, thank you, Jen, for taking out the time. I know you're a busy person, but thank you for taking out the time to work with Showtime Travel.
No, thank you, and thank you so much for the support, and thank you for all of you who do travel with Showtime Travel and with Globus. Let's get you traveling in 2016.